Greetings, me again, and again, because this is several takes now. This has been a very emotional weekend, so I'm going to get the emotional part out of the way. I spent a weekend with my parents, my mum, my aunt particularly, and we've had time to share and to talk about things that we possibly haven't been able to talk about in the past. I've been able to share my fears and thoughts with my mother that possibly if this cancer hadn't happened, I might never have done. She's told me stories of her time in Singapore that I've never heard before. My aunt has held me like a sister, spoken about her concerns. I've been able to talk about my fears, about when these eyes close for the final time. Would I have had these conversations had this not been going on? I would not be doing these podcasts if this cancer hadn't happened. I would not have met some of the most amazing and inspirational patients and staff if it wasn't for the cancer. You wouldn't be here listening to me waffling on over the past few weeks, gaining whatever it was that you gain, because trust me, all I am is just Gina. Just Gina used to be thrown at me like a word of abuse when I was growing up. Just Gina. Don't worry about her, it's just Gina. But you know what? As people call me strong and courageous and inspirational and all these other marvellous words. And if I am that to you, then I'm not going to take that away. That's entirely your personal thing, and I respect that, but to Gina, I am just Gina. And for the first time in 46 years, it's good enough. I'm having conversations with my cousin. There's a certain little lady in the audience, if this go into an audience. A very fiery redhead young lady called Becca Lunch Bunny. Who I probably would never have really had a conversation with, never spent the time with. I would never be as close to my cousin Paul, her dad, if it wasn't for the cancer. This weekend, the depth of friendship, the depths of just so many things that may not have happened if it wasn't for this little creature, this little disease inside me that's trying to kill me. If I wasn't dying. There you go. I said it. There's more life in dying than sometimes there is in life itself. Oh my goodness, that sounded very profound, didn't it? But this is a very tired and very vulnerable patient talking to you. So you sit on the bed with them. Be careful for infection control. They'll skin you alive. But you just sit and listen to me talking. Because this is my heart. And speaking to you is my drug of choice. I take 43 tablets at the moment. I shake, rattle and roll everywhere I go. But my drug of choice is to speak to you. And I can't thank you, each individual one of you, students, junior doctors, nurses, whoever this goes out to. I cannot thank you enough for helping me in the healing process and the way that you make sure that you continue to heal me and help me is by fulfilling every aspect and of your potential. Know your strengths as well as work within your limitations. If it wasn't for the cancer, I wouldn't be here. It's better to light a candle than curse the darkness. Eleanor Roosevelt. That's what I intend to do. And that's all Just Gina does. All I'm doing is lighting a candle. Next podcast coming up.